Mastering digital product passports, strategies for seamless implementation. Implementing digital product passports within an organization involves a detailed and strategic process. This requires a thorough readiness assessment, selection of appropriate technology, and careful integration with existing business processes. Each step must be approached methodically to ensure successful and secure implementation that meets regulatory requirements as well as enhancing operational transparency. Organizations must begin by conducting a comprehensive readiness assessment to evaluate their current infrastructure, processes, and capabilities. This assessment helps identify whether existing systems can support DPP integration and what upgrades and/or changes are necessary. It's crucial to assess the organization's technological infrastructure, supply chain processes, and compliance frameworks to ensure that they are aligned with DPP requirements. The first step in readiness assessment is to evaluate the organization's IT infrastructure and data management systems. This includes determining if current systems can support DPP integration and whether any upgrades or replacements are required. Organizations must also evaluate the quality, integrity, and security of their data to ensure that it is reliable enough for DPP purposes. The next step is to analyze existing business processes, particularly within the supply chain and product lifecycle management, to determine exactly how DPPs can be integrated. Organizations need to review processes for transparency, traceability, and compliance to identify where improvements are particularly needed. Additionally, ensuring that current reporting mechanisms align with DPP requirements is vital for long-term compliance and operational success. Identifying and engaging all relevant stakeholders is truly critical for the successful implementation of DPPs. Internal departments such as IT, compliance, and supply chain management all must work collaboratively, while external partners, including suppliers and regulatory bodies, must also be involved to ensure seamless integration. Clear roles and responsibilities should be defined to ensure accountability and alignment across all stakeholder parties. Choosing the right technology is also a pivotal decision in the DPP implementation process. The selected technologies must not only meet current needs, but also provide scalability and flexibility for anticipated future growth. Key technologies like blockchain, IoT, and AI, which we've covered in earlier podcasts, offer foundational support for DPPs by ensuring data security, real-time monitoring, and advanced analytics. Blockchain provides the immutability and transparency needed for secure DPP records, ensuring that once data is recorded, it cannot be altered. Its decentralized nature reduces the risk of a single point of failure, enhancing data security across the supply chain. With blockchain, companies can track and verify products from origin to end of life, thus ensuring full traceability and compliance with regulatory standards. IoT, as we've touched on in the past, plays a critical role in collecting real-time data from various points in the supply chain. Sensors and RFID tags attached to products monitor conditions such as temperature, location, and movement, feeding this data directly into the DPP system. Real-time monitoring through IoT ensures that products meet quality standards throughout their life cycle and reduces the need for manual interventions. And of course, AI and machine learning are essential for enhancing the capabilities of DPPs by analyzing large data sets and providing predictive insights. These technologies can help identify patterns in product performance and supply chain efficiency, allowing companies to optimize their operations. AI-driven predictive maintenance can also forecast potential issues before they occur, thus reducing downtime and improving product reliability. Now, integrating DPPs with existing business processes ensures that organizations can maximize the value of the system without disrupting current operations. This requires a systematized, truly methodical approach to harmonize supply chain activities, product lifecycle management, and compliance processes with the DPP system. Successful integration leads to improved transparency, streamlined reporting, and enhanced decision-making overall. For effective DPP integration, all supply chain data must be incorporated into the DPP system to provide a truly comprehensive view of the product's life cycle, from birth to retirement. This includes collaborating with suppliers to ensure that they provide necessary data and comply with the DPP requirements. Standardizing supply chain processes is also essential to ensure consistency in data collection, reporting, and overall transparency. DPPs should also be integrated into product lifecycle management to provide detailed insights into every stage of the product's journey, from that production to disposal. This integration, of course, includes tracking individual components and collecting data on environmental impact, including sustainability metrics such as carbon footprint and recyclability. DPPs allow organizations to monitor each component's origin and manage the product's life cycle in a transparent and efficient manner. As we touched on in an earlier episode, to meet regulatory requirements and maintain transparency, DPPs must be aligned with compliance frameworks, such as the EU's ESPR and GDPR. Organizations should automate reporting mechanisms where possible, so as to streamline compliance efforts and reduce the burden of manual data entry. DPPs also enable detailed audit trails, thus ensuring compliance can be demonstrated during regulatory reviews or audits. So following established best practices can significantly enhance the success of DPP implementations. These practices focus on collaboration, training, data management, and continuous optimization to ensure that the DPP system is effectively integrated and maintained. Organizations that adopt these practices will position themselves for long-term success. Implementing a pilot program allows organizations to test DPP systems on a smaller scale before a full deployment. This helps identify potential challenges and areas for improvement without committing to a full resource commitment upfront. By selecting a specific product or product line for the pilot and setting clear objectives, companies can refine their approach and ensure a smoother rollout across the entire organization later. Collaboration between all of those stakeholders is critical for the successful adoption of that pilot as well as the larger scale rollout. Engaging all relevant internal and external partners early in the process ensures alignment on goals and expectations. Regular updates and feedback mechanisms keep the stakeholders informed and involved, helping to address challenges promptly and helping to maintain the momentum throughout what can be a lengthy implementation process. To keep everyone on the same page, comprehensive training programs are truly essential to ensure employees understand both the technical and regulatory aspects of digital product passports. Workshops, seminars, and continuous learning opportunities help equip staff with the skills they need to manage and maintain digital product passports effectively. This ongoing education also fosters a culture of adaptability and innovation, ensuring that the organization can keep pace with evolving technologies and regulations. High quality data is crucial for the successful implementation of digital product passports, as inaccurate or incomplete data can undermine the system's effectiveness. Thus, implementing robust data validation processes ensures that all information collected is accurate and reliable. In addition, stringent security protocols must absolutely be in place to protect sensitive data from breaches and unauthorized access, thus ensuring compliance with the previously mentioned data protection regulations. Continuous monitoring of the DPP system's performance is necessary to ensure its effectiveness over time. Tracking key performance metrics and conducting regular audits helps identify areas for improvement and ensures ongoing compliance with regulatory requirements. A focus on continuous improvement enables organizations to adapt their DPP systems to meet new challenges and opportunities as they arise. Of course, there's always challenges and potential pitfalls. Let's examine some of these. So while they have many advantages, all organizations should be aware of potential pitfalls and take steps to avoid them. These include underestimating the complexity of the implementation, failing to engage stakeholders effectively, and neglecting data quality and security measures. Proactively addressing these risks can prevent delays, non-compliance, and inefficiencies. On underestimating the complexity. Implementing digital product passports is truly a complex process that requires very careful planning and sufficient resources. Organizations must recognize the need for adequate time, technology, and expertise to manage the transition effectively. Failing to plan for the complexity can lead to delays and disruptions in operations. Engaging stakeholders through the implementation process is absolutely essential for the success. Failure to include key departments, partners, and regulatory bodies can lead to misalignment and resistance to change, as well as not hitting your target requirements. Organizations must ensure that all stakeholders and all stakeholder communities understand their roles and responsibilities and are fully committed to the project. We touched on data quality, but once again, poor data quality can severely impact the effectiveness of digital product passports. Without accurate and validated data, the system's insights and reporting capabilities will be compromised. Organizations must truly prioritize data accuracy from the outset and maintain stringent data validation processes throughout the implementation and the runtime that follows. We touched on security. However, with that vast amount of data involved in digital product passports, security is a critical concern. Neglecting to implement robust security protocols can expose the organization to data breaches and compliance violations. Regular security audits and continuous monitoring are necessary to protect sensitive information. It's also important to stay up to date with evolving regulatory requirements. They can result in non-compliance and legal issues of substance. DPP systems must be continually updated to reflect changes in regulations, ensuring that the organization remains compliant. Staying informed and proactive about regulatory changes is critical in maintaining the legal compliance and avoiding penalties. By following these implementation strategies and best practices that we've outlined today, organizations can successfully integrate digital product passports into their operations. This enhances transparency, compliance, and operational efficiency while mitigating risks.